the one, the only, Ben Sion. Good morning, welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. Today we're doing Masechah Shekalim, Perek Daled, Mishnayos Beis and Gimel. Mishnah Beis says, Para v'sayir ha-mishalech, v'lashon shal zahoris, ba'im mishumas halishka. Besides what we talked about yesterday, there are other things which also come from the Shumas halishka. The para aduma, the funds to buy that. The Sa'ir HaMishtalech on Yom Kippur, right? You have two Se'irim, two identical ones. One is bought as a korban, and one is La'azazel. The one for Azazel is bought from Trumas Halesha. It's a korban Sibor. V'lashon Shel is a horis. Also, you have a scarlet thread you burn with the para aduma, and also, as the Rav Vadia Bartanura points out, also the Eitz Erez Ve'ezov, the cedar and the hyssop, also are burned. That also comes from the Shumas Halishka. Ba'im Shumas Halishka. Kevesh para v'kevesh sa'ir mishalech v'lashon shebein karnav amas hamayim v'chomas yir megalosev v'chol sarach yir ba'im mishari halishka. Now, we talk about all the things that come from Shumas Halishka, right? It takes 3 basketfuls 3 times a year, 9 basketfuls. There's a lot of coins left. What do you do with those coins? So that you use to build the bridge for the para. The para has to be taken from the har abayis, right? The har mishcha, which is the olive oil, based har zaysim. You have to take it to har zaysim in order that you have to build a double bridge so that if there's people buried underneath the ground, dead people, it shouldn't be cause too much of the para duma. And also, when the Sira Mishtaleach, Sira was brought La'azazel, crossed over a bridge, so that people shouldn't touch it and say go faster to get rid of our sins. Also, you used to put a thread between its horns, which would turn from red to white if their sins were forgiven. Amas Hamayim. Also, in the Azara, there was a stream of water that passed by. You needed to fix that up. You wanted to fix the walls of Yerushalayim and the towers there. Anything that was needed, the streets need to be fixed in the city of Yerushalayim, came from the Shairei Alishka. That came from that remnant, the money that was left over from the Shumas Alishka. He says that the Kohanim Gedolim paid for the Kevesh Par of the Para Duma. That was their avoda. They paid for it out of their own pocket. We don't pass on the Kapashol. Give them most of Shairei Alishka. Now, you use the extra money in the Chumas Alishka for these things. What if you have extra money? So what do you do with that? Ma you also met local behen yeno shmanim v'slasos skarla hektish. Rabbi Shmuel says they used to buy things that were necessary for a lot of people. When they brought voluntary karbanos or karbanos that they were obligated on, like chatalos and hashamos, they had to bring wine libations, oil to mix with it, with the kara mincha slasos, and also flour for the kara mincha. So they used to buy it and they used to sell it at a marked up price to earn money for hektish. Rabbi Shmuel says. Rabbi Akiva Omer mishtakrim mishal hektish v'lo mishal aniyim. Rabbi Akiva says they would not do this because you're not supposed to do business with things that belong to hektish and also things which belong to aniyim. The reason you don't do it with shal hektish, the Rav Adi Bartanura explains, is because it's aniyus. It's a form of aniyus. In the base of it, you want to have ashiras, you want to have richness. When you invest your money, even to make money, it's called aniyus. I'll talk more about this poverty. It's called something of being poor. I'll talk more about this in Ian Mitzion. It's a very important lesson about life. And also, aniyim, the money that you collected to give to poor people, also, you shouldn't invest that money because it might not be liquid. It might not be available when a poor person comes and needs the money. So that's why you shouldn't do it over there. Stay tuned for Ian Mitzion when I talk more about this. And we pass on Rabbi Akiva that you don't do business with funds of hektish because of poverty. What exactly does that mean? Usually when you invest your money, you make more money. Why is that poverty? We'll talk about that in Ian Mitzion coming up next.